Have you ever wondered how Python can automate your Excel tasks and save you hours of work? Well, you are at the right place. I'm Kailash Sharma, and in this video, I will walk you through some powerful Python formulas that will help you to clean, organize, and analyze your data. So, let's get started. So, here I have a sample employees data. It has got ID, full info, email, joining date, salary, and location. Now, if you notice here, the names are actually not only the names, it has got name and the name of the department like this. So it is merged together. Now, what we are trying to do using Python is we wanted to summarize this data by the department. So here is the departments. We wanted to see how many employees are into which department. So let's see how we can do this. So we'll do this in 3 steps. So first step is to load this data into Python in data frame, followed by we are going to split this data into 2 columns, name separately, department separately, and finally summarizing all the data together and getting the names or the count of employees by the department. So let's do the first thing, which is loading this data into data frame. So what you can do is type py. Py is where you will start your Python code, and let's create a variable df equals, you are going to select the data range. So what you have done here is you have loaded this data into data frame. Press Control Enter, showing busy. It should process, yes. And if you click here, you should be able to see the preview of it. Okay. Now next, now we have this data available, but the problem is that the names are mixed with departments. So for that, we are going to use some split options available in Python to split this data into 2 columns. Equals to py. I have the sample code already available in my clipboard, so I'm pasting it and use Control Enter. Now, what it is doing, if you see here, it is importing the libraries first, followed by it is creating 2 columns, name and department. Now, for name, it is using a regex to get the name part of it. The idea behind is to use this bracket, starting bracket is where we are trying to find out. And before that, anything is there is your name. And same way, the department is captured by finding out where the DEPT colon is available. According to that, this is getting converted. And finally, we are using df head formula here. It will ensure that it will not lose the existing columns, because here we are only calculating 2, but we want the other columns as well, right? So df head ensures that all the columns are carry forwarded, followed by we are giving how many rows you want. Since we had only 20 rows of data, I have supplied 20. By default, if you don't give it, it will only give you 5 rows of data. So we have given maximum what we were expecting. Okay. And let's see what it gives. So if I see the preview of it, I am getting the full name. These columns were already there, and I am getting this 2 columns, name and then department, right? So that's how it is able to split this data into 2 different new columns, right? So now it has got 8 columns and 20 rows. Now what is next? The next is simply to summarize this data by the department. Let's get started. py, and then I have the code available in my clipboard. And what we are trying to do here is we are trying to group this data by the department and location. Department is the calculated column that we have used, and the location. Let's try to click on Control Enter, and let's see what it comes. Okay. So from here, instead of Python object, we are going to click on Excel view. Now here you see this data has come. Now it has a problem. It is bringing the location also. We wanted department and the count. So we'll make small change in the code so that it will rename this location column to the count. So click here and Control Enter. Now it has brought in the count. So what we have done is location has been renamed to count. Now the data is available here. Now what we will do is we'll see if we can create some chart out of it. So we'll go to insert and then a chart, maybe like this, right? And we'll minimize this. Let's rename the title employees by department. Okay, now this is done. Let's try to rename some of the column and see if it actually works or not. So from HR, I'm changing it to IT. You see, all the calculation happened instantly and the chart also got updated. I hope you like this video. Follow us for more videos like this.